Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, Mommy Trader. If you're new here, welcome and thank you for stopping by. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. On this channel, I am documenting my family's financial independence journey to financial freedom. We plan on achieving financial independence through investing mostly, with some trading sprinkled in, saving our money, increasing our net worth, and investing in real estate. So if that sounds like it's interesting to you, or you just want some extra motivation to get started on your journey, please feel free to like this video, subscribe, and share with a friend, and also click the little bell notification so you don't miss an upload. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not a guru. I am just a small gal on her piece of YouTube who loves talking about stocks and investing and decided to start her own channel. It is very, very important that you do your own research and educate yourself. Please do not blindly follow myself or anyone on YouTube. It doesn't matter if they have no subscribers or 1 million subscribers. You are the best person to educate yourself on what you're doing, and it's always important to know that. Secondly, invest only with money that you don't need at the present. Do not invest with bill money. Please, in my humble opinion, don't invest if you are deep in debt, or at least don't have a plan and are actually working to get out of debt. And also, you shouldn't invest if you don't have an emergency fund set up. I think if 2020 taught us anything, it is the importance of having an emergency fund in place. And in my opinion, you should try to have 3 to 6 months set up at least. Now we have 6 months set up, and we feel like that's enough money to move on and start investing. Another thing is that all opinions are my own. I am not a perfect investor by any means, but I am someone who is trying to grow and be better at it. I may make mistakes, I may have my shortfalls, but overall I am a person who wants to grow, who wants to be better. And again, all opinions that I share on stocks or different things are my own. And last but certainly not least, if you are ready to open up an account or you want some free stock, please use my links below. You get some free stock, I get some free stock, and we can help each other out as we go on this journey together. Now, here are some of our investing goals for the month. We plan on putting $100 into our Coinbase account. This is to buy crypto. Now, if you never heard of cryptocurrency before, you probably have heard of some entities inside of crypto. Maybe you have heard of Bitcoin, maybe Ethereum, maybe Litecoin. These are all different types of crypto. My husband and I, who are older millennials, I'm 36, are a big fan of crypto. We love that it's not regulated. We love the peer-to-peer transaction, and it's a great investing tool, especially for the future. And I can definitely see cryptocurrency being a big thing in the coming years, and we want to make sure we are a part of that. So we want to put $100 into our Coinbase account. I will post a video in detail about our Coinbase positions in another video, so stay tuned. Next, we want to put $150 into our Robinhood account. Now, our Robinhood account houses all of our dividend stocks. So this is something that we want to continue dollar cost averaging into every month. We want to be consistent so we can build up our dividends. Dividends is a great way to achieve financial independence. Companies are paying you for owning their shares. I mean, it's just free money. And we do have our dividends set on reinvesting. So every time we get paid out, it just buys more into the stocks, and it just compounds and compounds and compounds. Next, we want to add $500 to our Interactive Brokers account. This is another taxable brokerage trading account. This is something where we keep all of our growth stocks in for the long term. So think of Apple, think of your Teslas, think of your Microsofts, think of things like that. I will do a video as well on our portfolio inside of our growth account in Interactive Brokers. Next, we want to put $125 into our Webull account. This is yet another taxable brokerage account. For this account, we like to use this money for any penny stocks, maybe spec plays. We like to have fun in this stock, maybe short some positions, maybe open up some options. This is our fun account. And again, if you notice, we have different accounts for different things. It's very important to kind of keep your investing portfolio organized So you see we have our Robinhood account for our dividends. We have our Interactive Brokers account for our growth stocks. We have a Webull account for penny stocks or spec plays. This helps keep your money more organized and helps keep your plan kind of on track. Next, we have our 401k. We plan on putting $1,200 into that account in January. We plan on having $750 as a company match. Again, I always try to tell people, if and when your company offers a match, if you can't max it out, at least put the equivalent of the match in your 401k. It is free money. Our company is giving $750 just because we put $1,200 in that account. Free money, and it'll help you achieve your goals for retirement. And lastly, we are putting $598 into our HSA account. We don't use our HSA account. We have it invested into a fund, and we just keep dollar cost averaging every month. Every time we put money into the HSA, we just transfer it over into an investment, and it just keeps growing and growing and growing. Now, speaking of growing your money, time is very, very important when it comes to investing. I can't stress that enough. The earlier you get started, the better. Now, my husband and I, who are older millennials, I guess, didn't get started in our 20s. We didn't know a lot about investing. It was not something that we were taught in schools, let alone in our families. And we kind of got on the train late. But again, like the old proverb says, the best time to plant a tree is 25 years ago, but the second best time is today. So when you know, get started. Don't wait around. It doesn't matter if you're in your 30s, your 40s, or 50s. Use the time that you have to invest in yourself. And I love this quote by Warren Buffett: time in the market beats timing the market. You can never time the stock market. It's impossible, but you can just get in. Get off the sidelines and just get in. No need to be afraid. There's millions and millions of other people that are all invested in the stock market. It's best to start as soon as you can so you can let your money grow. Another goal we have for the month is to save so we can invest later. So there are some things outside of the stock market that we do want to invest in. For example, real estate. We want to buy our second rental property later this year. We already have one. We want to buy our second later this year. We want to make sure we have the money we need to start that process, and we want to save $10,000. So we want to put $500 toward that second rental fund. Next, we want to put $75 into our vacation fund for this month. We don't know when we will be able to vacation again, and we do have tons of airline miles and hotel points and credit card gift reward points that we can use when it's that time. But we want to have some cash. We want to have some spending money. And so saving $75 to invest in ourselves, especially after 2020, is something that's really important to us. And last, we want to put $250 into various sinking funds. This is also investing in yourself, and more so in your mental health. We know that things are going to come up, and having sinking funds is a great way to invest in your peace of mind. Knowing if Christmas is coming, we know school is coming, we know car issues are going to happen, and different things like that. We have the money in place and set aside. So the only thing we have to do when things come up is just transfer or take out the cash, and we can move on about our day. And this leads me to one of the most important things I believe in investing, probably more so than actually putting money into stocks, and that is education. It is very, very important to educate yourself, to continue to learn. Did you know that Warren Buffett still reads like 30 books a month? That's insane. And he's considered the best of the best. And he's continuing to learn, to educate himself, and to evolve. And that's something that I want to do as well. So I have some homework that I have put for myself for the month of January, and it's the following. So the first thing that I want to do for myself is to find and research 5 companies. Now, there are thousands and thousands of companies on the stock market, and the best way to start with that is companies that I'm already familiar with. Maybe places that I already patronize and am a loyal customer of. Target for one, Apple, Starbucks, Microsoft, Nike. I can start there. That's 5 already. I can look up and research the management of those companies, maybe the most recent earnings report, maybe look at a chart, maybe see what products they have coming down the pipeline in the next few years. These are all things that have helped me in my investment journey to be the best investor that I can be. Secondly, I would like to start and hopefully complete one audiobook this month. Again, if I'm folding up laundry, maybe getting in a tub, perhaps reading before I go to bed. This is a great opportunity to educate myself more on trading or the philosophy behind investing. The next financial homework goal for this month is to track my gains and losses. I do have a spreadsheet where I have everything centralized and located, and I will do a video on that because I think it's important to have everything kind of organized, knowing where all your positions are, how they're doing, your average price, does it pay out a dividend, what's the dividend yield, how far are you growing this year, or maybe you've had some losses. This is something that I want to stay consistent on because it's very easy to slack off on this, and this is very important as well to achieving financial independence. It helps me to see where I am in the journey. And last, I would like to make $500 swing trading. I do love to dabble in other types of trading. So swing trading, I do a little bit of day trading. It's very risky. You can also trade options. You can also short stocks. But I do love swing trading, and so I would try to find a company that I believe is going to have a catalyst or some good news, buy some shares, write it up, and then sell it for a profit. Remember, when you are trading or investing for financial independence, you must be patient. This is not a get-rich type of philosophy. You have to be patient. You also have to have a plan. What are your goals? When do you want to retire? When do you want to achieve financial independence? Do you know your financial independence number? Have a plan. If you don't, just get a pen and paper and just start writing down. And remember, it's very important to buy low and sell high. Do not get FOMO. It has cost people millions and millions of dollars chasing after stock. Do not do that. So our investing recap for the month is we want to invest a total of $3,423 across several of our entities. That's retirement, stocks, HSA, etc. We want to save an additional $850 towards our sinking funds, the second rental, vacation funds as well. And lastly, we want to make sure that we make financial literacy a priority. So those homework goals that I have for myself, I want to stay on top of that, to read, to watch, and to listen. If you made it this far, thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate the time you took to come to this video. Please comment, subscribe, like, and share with a friend. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.